Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Red square, one
Touchdown.
What's a buckle to my friend them?
Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita, I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm like Red Square, and we're there one more time, you know the thing go. Brand new episode of a Music and Marriage podcast. Give thanks for joining us. Let's talk.
Hey everyone, hopefully everyone is well wherever you are in the world, whatever time zone you are in. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving us your time. Before we get into the show, I would like to encourage everyone to go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. YouTube channel Amlak Red Square Official. So that's AMLAKREDSQUARE Official on YouTube. And if you are viewing us on YouTube, please go over to a streaming site where podcasts are provided and subscribe. Follow us over there. So that's either on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM. Wherever choice, wherever is your preferable choice, you can, stream us wherever you like.
Yes, most definitely. And before we get into the episode, I want to big up our sponsors. You don't know, this episode is brought to you by Simply Rose Craft. If you need your merch done, if you need your home decor done, if you need these things, you know what I mean? Just make sure you check out Simply Rose Craft on Instagram. She's also on Facebook, and she also has a website.
Yes.
simplyrosecraft.com. So for all your needs, just check out Simply Rose. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes. So how have you been? How's everything going before we jump into the topic?
Yeah, everything all right. I just want to speak a little bit about what's been going on in Jamaica.
Once again, Jamaica is very festive. And
right now they have
season don't even start yet.
Right now they have the Clansman trial going on right now, and a very interesting thing came up recently out of the trial. Right now the prosecution has a witness on stand, and he's revealing everything.
Spilling the beans.
All right. In particular, a bean in particular piqued my interest. So basically, Clansman is a gang that is situated in Spanish Town area of St. Catherine. They control a large area in that parish, and right now they are on trial. The leader is on trial. His name is Blackman, right? For various charges you can imagine, from murder, extortion, this, that. You know what I mean? And recently, the witness that is on stand right now made some stunning revelations, but none that stood out to me more than the fact that Vybz Kartel is one of our who don't know Vybz Kartel. He's a dancehall entertainer, one of the top dancehall entertainers in our industry, in our genre, and he's doing some time right now for murder as well. Basically his name came up in the trial, and the witness was saying that Vybz Kartel ordered him to kill 3 people, ordered a hit on 3 people. Now, that alone is interesting, right? When you hear that come up, but it get more deeper than that. It get more interesting than that. You know what I mean? We have a popular YouTuber called Sir P that talks about certain things, crime and violence happening in Jamaica and thing. And in particular, he loves to talk about the Clansman gang. That's what I noticed. He loves, that is one of his favorite targets, the Clansman gang. You know what I mean? And basically, in one of his episodes, he revealed that Vybz Kartel ordered a hit and a dancehall entertainer.
So the Sir P guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, and that dancehall entertainer was Popcorn.
So
No.
he actually
No,
revealed that.
no, he revealed that in an episode before this trial even started.
Oh.
Months
okay.
ago,
Okay.
he revealed this. Now it's very interesting that it just kind of come up back now in the trial with individuals that were actually a part of the whole operation.
The whole conspiracy and all that.
Yes, you know. So me kind of find it very
But I thought they were cool though.
disheartening. Yeah, me find it very disheartening. You
Aren't
know,
they a
if
part of
it's
the
true.
same? Yeah, but aren't they a part
Allegedly.
of the same crew?
Yeah, you know, Popcorn came up under Vibes Cartel. Why? They're under Vibes Cartel. But Popcorn is a part of
You
the
said pause on
Gaza,
that
the Gaza Empire, seeing which Vibes Cartel formed. You know, they recorded hits together. As a matter of fact, Popcorn's biggest hit
Are we get that new class,
Was-
daddy?
a feature with Vibes Cartel.
That was it,
Clarks.
right?
Yeah.
I remember that ran summer for a couple years
You know
straight
what
in
I
New
mean?
York.
So it's very disheartening to hear that, you know, this situation is coming out in the public in court right now. And you know, even if it was speculation when Sir P said it, to hear the gangster that is on the witness
part of
stand
it.
right now
Yeah.
reveal, even though he didn't reveal any names,
But
you
putting
know, they
two
were
and two
just saying
together
that, you know, he ordered a hit on 3 people and one of those
as an
persons
entertainer.
was
That's
an
very
entertainer.
disheartening to know that, like, if allegedly, if that is the case, that's very disheartening to know, because I thought they was homies.
Why? I don't know. It's just making Vibes Cartel to look like one of those real evil person. Like,
This some Alpo shit.
yeah, you know,
Alpo, and what's his name? Rich Porter.
Rich
Set
Port,
your
yeah.
friend up to kill him. Like, that's some type of.
Yeah, it's
Snake
very,
vibe type
it's
shit.
very,
Mm.
yeah, Vibes Cartel. It's not looking good
Yeah,
on
that
his
don't
part
sound
right
right.
now. And then furthermore, he's also he has a case in the Privy Council right now. You know, he's trying to get his sentence thrown out.
Thrown out. Okay.
So you know, this
To have this
might
drop on
also,
top of,
yeah, this
you know,
might
his
be
case is gonna definitely probably. Well,
Yeah.
it might not, but you never know. It might
this might
potentially
be
be, you know, something that
potentially.
can affect his
most
new
definitely,
trial.
most
Yeah.
definitely,
So it's coming at a
most
wrong
definitely,
time.
most definitely. So you know.
I wasn't even aware of all of this that's going on. Honestly,
They
but-
also revealed that the witness also revealed that gangsters used to accompany Ayactane to studios for recordings and
Well,
things
why?
like that.
Ayactane
But
ain't no
the thing
gangster.
about it is that in the dancehall music industry, like in any industry, if you check the hip hop industry, it's the same thing. Gangs are always affiliated with the music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Most
In America, you know, the Bloods and the Crips and all these people are
Yeah.
affiliated with the hip hop music.
Yeah,
There's no getting around it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing here in Jamaica. We're different gang. I mean, dancehall music is ghetto music. And
So ghetto
where
is the
where you
gangs.
find the gangs in
In
the
the
ghetto.
ghetto, yeah.
So it's synonymous then.
Yeah.
You know, it goes hand in hand. So it's not something that they can really escape it. And it's not like he
But
said that
Ayactane-
Ayactane was doing anything wrong.
But
He was just
Ayactane ain't
basically
no-
saying he was in the company of.
Yeah, but what is the purpose of him being in the company of?
No,
Like,
it
for
It
protection?
does not necessarily that. It's
Well, what-
like I say,
You
you
just
you're there
arou-
at the studio, people are around, you know what I mean?
I guess.
You're not involved in their lives and what they're doing. You do
You're
your
just
thing.
hanging out for the
And
moment.
you do your thing, music. And them, all right, Jones Avenue is a production company that release a lot of songs. I have to record a lot of songs for Jones Avenue Productions. And Jones Avenue happens to be in Spanish Town.
Yeah, so connection.
So
must be-
naturally,
yeah.
there's
Yeah,
no
artists
getting
that come
around
to
it.
Certain area, the Dan must want to link
There
with a
is
certain
no
way,
getting
especially
around
if
it.
it's a regular thing.
No getting around it.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
get it.
So that revelation was neither here nor there for me. It was the Vibes Cartel revelation. That is what kind of
Yeah, it's kind of.
piqued my interest. You know what I mean? I had to kind of just speak on it a little bit and just make my feelings known. You know, I don't know, Vibes Cartel, it's rough, brother. If you really do that, if this is true, you're the devil, brother. There's no two way around it.
Stupid.
Yeah. There's no two way around it, brother. You're the devil.
He said use the devil.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cause
You
Jano, you
definitely
set
the
up your
opposite if
brethren
you're
them
doing
way
some
there.
shit like that.
Jano,
Yeah.
a joke thing.
Yeah, that's real
Straight.
violation.
Yeah, man. No go around it. No pretty
Yeah.
up thing. A joke thing that. Straight.
And especially with your ass got another case right now. They ain't looking too pretty.
And
but
you're done they on jail. They are jail for murder already.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's
Yeah, but it
it's
kind
there-
of gives you.
the question now is how to separate
the music
yourself.
from the man.
How to separate your music from certain lifestyle. You know,
I think
because the dancehall industry, like I said, it's synonymous. And enough of the youth them now these days, the songs them what them are sing about the same things them over and over, guns and violence and this and that, and you kind of wonder, like, do these youths really understand that they need to separate themselves from the violence and the crime? If you're an artist, you're an artist. If you are dealing with badness, you are dealing with badness, but you can't.
do the both of
It
them one
not-
time.
no,
Because at one
no.
point in time, the other part's going to catch up
Y'all
to you
get
at some
caught up.
point.
Somebody will catch you slipping.
I mean, you're an artist. You're going to be out performing. You're in the public eye. So it's
Exactly.
not going to be too long for them
And
to
the thing
catch
about
you.
it is that you don't know you have your entourage around you, so you think you're almighty and powerful.
Mm.
But is either a man catch you slipping or the government catch you slipping.
Or the entourage just dip on your ass and you don't
Yeah,
know
son.
and you just got to face
Or-
the music on your own.
Or in this case, your own friend want to kill you. You see me I say? In a
Same entourage
Vibes
turn
Cartel
against you.
and Popcorn case right now, if it is true, because it's still
Allegedly.
alleged. You understand? We don't really want cast no stone and we don't know for sure say or
Yeah.
true or not. You know what I mean?
But if that is some real shit, though, that's some real crazy violation type, rat type, sneaky type, snake
Yeah, man.
type shit.
Most definitely. But
So-
yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real
Hey,
quick.
music and marriage, music segment.
Yeah, you know, music vibes. Yeah.
Yeah. So how have you
Yeah.
been outside of that? Like,
Well, good. Everything is good, man. What's going on with you? What's going on with you?
just here, just I don't know, just here.
Yeah.
Nothing new, nothing different. Just here, trying to make the best of each day.
It is what
That's
it
about
is.
Yeah.
So what you want to talk
I
about
don't know.
today?
You tell me.
All right, the topic of the day, right?
Hmm.
I don't
Before
know.
you can think about that. Before we get into the topic of the day, shout out to Bow Fitness. Our workout partners on IG in the morning. If you are up 6:30 Jamaica time, 7:30 US time, and you're trying to work out, get your body, right, get in good shape, get in good health, check out Bow Fitness. Nikki from Yard is her IG name. You can join us for workouts every morning in privacy of your own home, and you can just, get your body right, get your health up there. Health is wealth. Remember that.
All right. So, yeah. Do you think that it is possible to maintain a good relationship where the physical attraction is no longer is not a major part? Let me not say no longer, but not a major part of the relationship anymore. Like we still connect on every level, but physically maybe things have changed and you might not like how me too skinny or me too fat or do you think that the relationship a relationship can still
Still
survive?
survive that,
Yeah.
not being physically attracted to your partner? No, I don't think so. Because at some point in time, everyone needs sex. So if that's, something that you love, if you enjoy sex or you love sex, it's going to be difficult for you to be in a relationship with someone and you're not physically attracted to them just because you have an emotional connection or, other connection or spiritual connection. In my opinion, I feel like the physical is about 50% of the package.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to be appealing. You have to be desirable. I have to want you. I can't be in a relationship with you, and I can't want to be sexual with you if I'm not feeling you, if I'm not interested, if I'm not attracted, if I don't like what I see. Like, I gotta like what I see, and I have to be stimulated in other ways before it gets to, the physical. But physical is a very, very big part for me, I would say. And I don't think that a relationship can last
Without the physical.
without the physical, because emotional connection is a very strong thing. And I do believe that emotional, well, let me say, I wouldn't say it's 50%, because I think emotional connection is about 60%, and then the 40% is physical. Because emotional connection can surpass the physical in certain aspects, depending on the level of connectivity that you guys have between, each other.
Okay.
So it might, I would say 60-40, but physical is a very big part for me, though. You, I know, might not be, because you don't
For me,
look at women as that.
For me, still, I kind of agree with you in a sense. Agree in the sense that it's difficult to really maintain a relationship that does not have a physical attraction in it. As I said, the sexual part is very important. That is how the man and the woman connect. You know what I mean? And that is kind of like one of the basis then of any relationship. But at the same time, I feel like you never know, like there are things within yourself that are even within a relationship that you never know how far you would go for a person. You never know what you would do if you really love a person a certain way. And sometimes you have to be able to look past the physical, and then even looking past the physical will allow you to still be intimate with a person, with your spouse, or with your girl, or with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever.
Because intimacy is not only
Because
physical.
no, in my opinion, it's not only the physical, because for some people, intellectual vibration stimulates your mind. Like it makes you want to.
I would say that
for some people,
that's for me.
And then for other people, you have different reasons why a man or a woman might feel stimulated and want to have intercourse or whatever with their spouse or with the significant.
I feel like that's what it was with me. Like, I was more stimulated by your intellect when we first started talking. Because remember, I told you your first outfit wasn't it, and we didn't see each other for like a little bit in between the the first and the second encounter. We were just phone communication at the time, and I feel like that's what made me like connect to you so much, because of the conversation that you give, the reasoning that you bring. It's not just straight, okay, boyfriend and girlfriend, I want to have sex with you, and but like, baby, you're pretty, like the simple talk. We connected on different levels. It wasn't just us.
Right.
Like, we discussed other things outside of like you try to get my perspective and see, who I was by, discussing other things outside of, just us as a, a couple, or what we were trying to become.
Right.
So I definitely feel like emotional, like not emotional, intellectual
was a stimulation
yes.
for you. And yeah, people have other ways that and other things that stimulate them to the point of sexual encounters. And I feel like.
But does that lead you to, like, would you say you're more emotionally connected to a woman when you have sex with her rather than physical?
Not to every woman, to my wife. So
That
so because that's how we are reason. We are
Okay.
reason from the point of
Okay.
view. You know, not to every woman. You know what I mean? To my wife. So we have built a relationship over the years, and the relationship that we have built over the years, it's not just based solely on the physical.
Mhm.
Seen as a matter of fact, maybe even it's less than 30% the physical for me.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. You bugging.
You know what I mean? Like
Now
in
you're
terms of
lowballing it.
in terms of like, and I'm not saying that you're not beautiful or nothing like that. You understand what I say? But the
That's
point
just how you
is,
see it. I get it.
it's a different kind of level of feeling and vibration and energy and connection that we have, that when it comes to that time of sexual intercourse, it's the physical is.
Whoa. What are you doing, buddy?
We are talk. Grown people speaking, you know what I mean? When it comes to that time of having sex, it's not only the physical that is stimulating. You understand? You are thinking about other things.
What
You are
else
thinking
is-
about what you might say, or you know, how you might do something, or you know, like, you know, it's not just how you're looking at whatever you have on right now. You understand what I say? It's not just that. It might have been something you said earlier, something we did earlier. You know, something
That
carry over
takes you back.
into that
Okay.
that moment now. You know what I mean? And
I understand
for
that.
the most part, that is always it for me. It's not always how you look at in this moment physically.
So you would say that's how you view most of your relationships, like sexual encounters.
Our
it's
relationship.
Our relationship.
Yeah, our relationship. Our relationship, because we have built that. You know, it's not solely physical. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, even if a point comes where I don't find it attractive physically, you might not even know. Because
Yeah, but I would want to know something like that, because if your spouse doesn't find you physically attractive, I think that is something that you should know, and I think that is something
you
that
might
you
not
would
even
want
know
to know
because it
you
is
would wanna
not
work on that.
significant.
It is significant to some
In
degree.
my mind.
To some degree, it's significant. It might not be in that moment, but it will be eventually somewhere down the line where it is where you're going to meet someone else in some instance, and then you might be attracted to that person physically and might not
Well, that
be
is a
in
different
other ways.
story.
Yeah, but I'm saying it can lead to something else if you're physically not attracted
That
to
is
your
a different
woman.
story, and if that comes up, then we'll have to discuss that and talk
No,
about
but
that.
what I'm saying is, if you're not physically attracted to me, but we're still in a relationship, but then anything can happen throughout that time frame, and then you become physically attracted to someone else. I feel like that, with your other attraction to them, would overpower your attraction for your wife, because if it's
Not
one less
necessarily,
thing for
because
her,
no, it's not necessarily one less
it's
thing.
one less thing. Because if you're not physically
It
attracted
just
to her,
means
that's one
that
less thing that you
it just means that our
you admire about
connection
her.
it just means that our connection is on a higher place. It's
So if you're
in a higher place.
I don't know about that. That don't really don't make sense to
That's
me.
what it means
That
for
don't-
me. You understand?
I'm not too sure about that.
And naturally, because we have this deeper connection, even if me see somebody that physically have a better shape or whatever it may be, it does not compare to the level of love and understanding and appreciation and everything that I have for you.
Yeah, but you can build that with someone else. That's what I'm trying to
Why
say.
would
like,
I?
so-
But why would you want to even build that with someone else when you already have it?
Because that's honesty. I'm under the name.
Nonsense.
What do you mean
Anyway.
nonsense? I'm under the name. I'm under them things upon a regular basis.
Like me say, it got difficult for me personally. For one, for build another marriage while me have a marriage.
Look how many men have 2-3 homes. And they in serious relationships in all of them.
That are them.
Like,
That's
it
not them.
happens. It can happen.
That's
If
not
you put yourself in a situation and say this is what you want to do, you're going to do it. But right
Not
now,
them.
you're in the mind frame where it's just me and you. So therefore, that's what I'm saying. Like, at any point in time, especially with you being an artist, you can just be out there on the road somewhere randomly and you see someone and it's just you know, they say love at first sight kind of connection. You never know what's going to happen. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you saying 100%.
That can never happen again.
Again. Yeah,
Yeah.
peep that again.
Yeah, that can never happen again.
So when did
they
that
will,
hap-
they will
when did that
never
happen?
be
When
they-
did that ever happen?
between me and you.
When?
That first connection that we had, that first time we saw each other, that first time, and then after that we started to converse and reason and started to build. That will never happen again with me.
How do you figure that?
But figure it.
We can say so many things, and then when you're in that moment, in that situation, you of all people, you should understand it and know that you never say never, because you've said never to many things before.
Me figure it.
Okay.
Me that level there.
That
of-
mental
of-
space.
Yeah, me not gonna ever allow that to happen again.
Mm. Okay.
Never ever.
I just find it very hard to believe that if you're not attracted to your wife physically, that you're not going to be attracted to another woman physically.
Me never say you're
Like,
not gonna be attracted, but
No,
you're not
but you
gonna
said
allow
like to-
yourself. You're not gonna allow yourself to. I mean, well, me not gonna allow myself to enter in another relationship with another woman because I find her physically attractive. Seeing me want to go build with another woman now. Me not gonna allow that.
Yeah, but eventually after the physical, you might like what she has up here, and then that can lead on to
You know
other
what me
things.
just say? Maybe you not accept.
It's not
You're
about
not accepting
accepting. It's
of
about
what I'm
you
saying.
men would say these things and be like, okay, well, I'm never going to do this and I never, but yet still turn around and it's the same foolishness,
All
foolish
right.
mistakes you
I
guys
mean,
make.
understand that. Well, I guess time will tell then. But me I say no, so that we have it on record.
Mm.
I will never allow myself to get to that level with another woman while I'm in a relationship with you, and even if something happened between me and we are not together again, I will never allow myself to get in another serious relationship ever.
Y'all men say that, but then y'all join a serious relationship while in a relationship. It's weird. I don't believe it. I mean,
No, it's
you
all
can
right.
say that.
Yeah, it's all right enough to have your
Yeah, I
opinion
don't-
on it, because you don't know that's what we have the podcast for.
Yeah, I
to
don't believe
have
that.
and share our own opinions. But what me I say is, I will never allow myself to be in another relationship, but not a serious, to the point of marriage relationship. Never. This is my one and only serious marriage.
Mm. Damn.
One and only.
Sound like he went through prison time.
It's not prison
Sound
time,
like
you know.
I worked him like
It's
a Hebrew
just-
slave. Like he's on
it's
some
just
shit.
that-
Like I ain't got no more in me.
Yeah, me not have no more in me, because you know it
I would do it. Like I used to say that.
it's not as easy as it looks. A lot of people like to
is
pretend
not
and,
as
and make
easy?
it feel like
What is not as easy? Explain that to me, because I
I mean,
hear you men say that a lot.
the happiness, we give thanks to it. But on the flip side, when the time comes to deal with unhappiness, then let me just use that broad term. It's not so easy to bring yourself back up. You know what I mean? Like.
But what you men, what? Okay, I won't say men only, because women do it as well. What people fail to realize in relationships is that you don't bring no drama, there will be no drama.
All right,
You
Nikita,
don't do no fuck
understand what me I
shit,
say?
you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Understand what I say, right? Relationships don't break up because of cheating alone. You understand what I
Majority
say?
of the time, that's.
There are other things.
I would say 80% of the time, that is the reason why
There
relationships
are other
don't
things.
last.
There are other things.
Of course,
Like
there are
what we
other
are
things.
talking about now.
Finances,
Like what we are talking about now. Like
attraction.
physical attraction.
Yeah,
and
of
things.
course.
There are so many other things.
Of course.
There are so many other things.
But cheating takes the
And
cake.
All right, I understand that. I agree with you. But there are so many other things, so many other reasons why relationships don't last, right? And during a relationship, there are so many things that we go through, so many emotions up and down, so many. It's like a roller coaster more time.
But that's life.
That's life, but that's what I said.
It's things that I
only
feel
have
like
one.
Yeah, but
Me only have this, me only have this
you have to
strength.
go through these situations regardless of whether you're single or married.
Right.
So why wouldn't you prefer to go through it when you have someone there to help you through it?
That is why me only have one, and why.
Yeah, but if you only have, but that's the thing with most people. They say you only have one, but
and
yet
that's
still
why
y'all
we're
don't-
trying
but yet
our
still you
very
don't.
best to keep it together, to keep it unified, to keep it strong. Because after the one,
I wouldn't
if
say
there's
that.
an after,
I wouldn't say
me
that.
not go back in another serious relationship.
For me, I wouldn't say I would get married right away, but I would definitely get into another relationship. I'm not gonna block love coming again into my life. Like, I've already experienced it with you, so if I can experience it again, and for me it was a good experience despite the the ups, despite the down moments that we've had. Like, I feel like it was a great experience to me, and I would definitely say, okay, if this doesn't work out and if I have to do it again, I would definitely want to get in another relationship.
That's nice.
I don't think I would want to get married right away. Maybe a couple years down the line if it would happen, but I would definitely get into another relationship.
That's nice. It's very nice.
I would. I don't
Not
see.
me though.
I guess I was that bad to him, so.
No, it's not a reflection.
That exactly what the hell it is.
It's not a
Because
reflection.
there's no
on,
way in hell where you're going to say, if you're in a happy, healthy marriage with someone that you love, and you're going to say, well, I don't think I'll do this again. Clearly, the first time wasn't all that great if you're
No, if it
knocking
wasn't
it
great,
so much.
if it wasn't great, I wouldn't be here right now. You understand what I say?
I know it's
so
great.
that's not
So,
right. So if it wasn't great, I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't great. The point is that me not have the strength in me to do it twice.
what kind of strength? You're going like say, is that
Nikita,
truckload of stone?
Nikita, stop trying to simplify and try to make
So
it seem
explain.
like what we're doing, our relationship is just this simple thing, and we're just doing a simple. No, it takes hard work, dedication. It takes every single thing. It's not just about me and you. It's about our children. It's every single thing.
Yeah, but you don't have to understand. I understand and I grasp that concept that it's every single thing. However, for me, it's not a struggle to be in a relationship. It's not a struggle for me to be with one person. For you, it might be, so that's why it might be so hard for you to get past.
It's not
certain
about
things.
a struggle being with one person either. You understand? It's not that at all. You understand what I say? Because, like I say, we are at the point in our relationship now where if I feel like I want to step outside of my relationship, may I go have a discussion and it going to lead where it's supposed to lead, but I'm not going to step out again without me having this discussion. So we have that clear. So that is not the issue. You understand? The issue, and it's not an issue, it's just that overall relationships take work, time, dedication.
Everything in
Love.
life take work, time, dedication.
And
if you
that
want,
is one.
If you
and
want
this
something, it's not going to be
And-
easy.
and-
Anything
right.
that come easy ain't that
You
good.
still not get
So
the
if you
point.
got-
Me in a one right now. I mean, I no problem. Me good. Me understand what it takes, and I'm doing it.
Here you're doing it,
You
but
understand? But me not have another one. It's just plain and simple. Me not have another one.
then
Me not have another one.
But as I said, with you saying that, I say this in my mind. When you say that, it comes as okay. Well, obviously this one wasn't that great, or it wasn't.
It's not about that.
It wasn't
it's your
what I
insecurities
expected.
that are speaking
It's definitely not insecurity.
in your mind. Because if
Okay.
your man tell you say it's not that, and you still a go, you in a relationship with me, It's not like me in a relationship with myself. So you know what's going on in our relationship. It's not a secret. You understand what I mean?
Clearly,
You're here.
and I'm the one that's saying that if it all boils down to it, I wouldn't have a problem with getting into another relationship.
And that's fine.
But the way how you said it, it makes it seem as if, okay,
all right,
the
suppose me I look at you and I
relationship thing,
say, or if you're in another relationship after me, and me supposed to be your only one, and I suppose me did I come at you from that perspective.
but you can't come at me with that perspective.
Exactly. Because it is your opinion.
No,
That is how you
because
feel.
it's my body,
Right.
so I do what I choose
Right,
with it.
exactly. And it is my body, me do what me choose with it.
I'm not
What is
saying
wrong with that
I
concept?
didn't say that. My thing is the way how it came
Me
out.
nah
As
look
if
upon it in a way when you say your body, you do what you
the
want
way
to do
how
with
it came out.
So you're
it
not
came
supposed
out-
to look upon
the
it
way
that
how
way.
it came out as if, okay, well, this relationship was something that I
That is
didn't
because
really
of
think I would
mentally your insecurities.
It's not
That's what it is, in my opinion.
okay.
You understand? Because you know, you're in a relationship with me, so you're supposed to know what it is about, the substance that it have. You understand what I say? You know, it's not a secret. And I like to say, I'm me alone in the relationship. You know what the relationship entails, our relationship, our marriage. You know the substance that it have. You understand? So, for you to be of that opinion, it must be something else. It's plain and simple.
And what else could it be?
I don't know.
Explain.
I don't. You have to explain that. And I mean,
You're the one.
me just
that's
give my opinion.
Yeah, you're plucking your opinion. So let me know where you're getting that from.
Me, I get it from your response.
And I got what I got from your response.
Yeah.
So you see where it leads to?
Nowhere.
Exactly.
Nowhere.
Okay.
That's exactly where it leads to. But that's just how I feel. You know what I mean? No disrespect to the ladies. You know. But just not feel like me can give another my love.
Well, shout out to all y'all fellas, because if this ain't working, hey, I'll let your girl.
And that's fine. You know what I mean? Me can't.
It is
You know
what
what I
it is.
It's disheartening to know that you'd give my love away, but
I'm not giving your love
It
away.
is
You
what it
don't.
is.
When if you don't want something, what am I gonna do? Sit here and store it up and say, okay, maybe one day he's gonna come back? No, I'm gonna enjoy my life. and
Maybe
then-
that perspective that made it a pray.
Yeah, no, that used to be my mentality before you're cheating and all of that.
Maybe that's my perspective now.
That
So,
was- that-
maybe
as I
if
said,
anything
that-
happen, maybe she will come back and we can continue to do what we are doing, live happy ever after. Maybe that was the perspective,
Okay.
subconsciously. And you never, pick up on that. Maybe the first thing you pick up on is maybe something is wrong with.
My insecurities won't allow me to sit there and wait. It's telling me to move on.
And that's what it is, we can't, it's perspective, it's how you see it. And how you attempt it, or you attempt, your life. And that's how it
Definitely.
goes.
But I don't really see what's the purpose of you being unhappy after. If you don't want to be with me, what are you going to say? Okay, I'm not going to be with nobody else. I'm just going to sit here and just take care of my children and live life.
Yeah.
Well, not I.
Yeah.
I want to have fun. I want to be out here dipping and doing it. I want to be like...
And all me now look for you and I say, well, wait, you never did have fun and I dip and I do it when we
I'm
were
having
together.
fun, but I'm not dipping and doing it.
What dipping and doing it mean?
Dipping and doing is dipping and doing it. What you mean what dipping and doing it mean?
What it mean?
It mean what it mean, dipping and doing.
What does that mean?
Enjoying your life, doing what you want to
Say
do.
not enjoy your life with me?
Not with one person in that type of
So
aspect.
you're not
if
enjoying
it
your
was,
life with me? Okay. Okay.
I didn't say
Okay. Okay.
In that
so
type
on
of-
me, so on me, you're imposing your
My
subconscious
insecurities, yeah,
thoughts
because,
on
yeah.
me when I you.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? You see that? Just like that.
Yeah, I catch that right. Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
He caught it on so well.
Just
As
like
I said,
that. Just like that.
I would be out here dipping and doing it. I'm not gonna be sitting here worried about, okay, back in the days I would sit there and be like, all right, I'm just gonna be a respectable woman and wait. And yeah, I'm getting older now. I don't got time to be sitting here waiting. So if you don't want me, somebody else will.
That's true.
So
But you, at the same time, while you're dipping and doing it, you can have that ease of mind that I'm waiting.
I don't want you to wait if you don't want to be here. What you want to wait
I'm
for?
I'm waiting, you know.
Don't wait in vain. You don't have to wait. If you decide that you don't want to be here, and you
Unlike Brother Bob, I'll be waiting.
Don't wait
even
in
if
vain.
Even if it's in
No,
vain.
don't wait in vain. If once you decide, say you're done with me, and we really come to that conclusion, and we're like, all right, it's finished. You don't need to wait. You don't need to do all of that. Like, only thing you need to do is take care of your children, and that's about it.
We don't agree still, but okay.
You ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to do nothing for me. You don't got to take care of me. You don't have to do none of that. You just take care of your children. And that's it.
I don't agree, but
What don't you agree with?
okay.
What don't you agree with?
Well, let's not agree.
If we're not together, what is there that needs to be going on? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. It's just a vibe.
We could be cool. Yeah, we could be friends. I would love to be friends with you. I would love to be cordial and love to, you know what I'm saying, get to sit down and reminisce about certain things. But as far as me sitting there saying, okay, I'm going to wait and I want you to wait, I would never be that selfish. I want you to live your life and I want you to enjoy your life. Do what you want to do.
Notice me now tell us that you for it.
So that's what's mean.
No, me.
So and you
Because
not
I
tell-
said
when
me
you not
personally,
tell
me I
for
make
it.
a personal decision. You understand? It's not a decision where me I impose upon you. It's just my personal decision.
I'm not imposing anything on you.
You understand? So it is what it is still. Yeah.
Well, let us know what you guys think about this episode. Yeah, music and marriage.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I'm your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm like Red Square. You don't know. Give thanks for tuning in. You don't know. Let's talk in the comment section. You know what I mean?
Yes, let us know what you think about this episode.
Yeah.
Please join us in the reasoning. Join us on social media. Join us on IG.
Yeah.
Music and Marriage A&D Marriage Podcast for all of our picks and little things for social media. Make sure you check us out.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us once again. Want good people.